shot, Nolan. That's your first shot ever. That's pretty cool.
What's up, guys? Got a great episode for you tonight. Got a lot of good stuff to update you on. Got some good news. The first of which is that my son, who is turning 5 this weekend, played his first round of golf this week. It actually really wasn't a round of golf, but we bought him his first set of golf clubs, and he hit his first shot, which was pretty incredible. So here's a little bit of footage of that. So one thing I want to say is I'm not forcing my son to play golf. He's just watched me play golf for a while now, and he asked when he could get his own golf clubs, and I figured right now is the perfect time. He's about to turn 5. I was 13 when I started playing golf, like 12 or 13. So, he's 5, so I'm really hoping starting him early will kind of give him an advantage over some of the people that he'll play against in high school and college if that's what he wants to do. But like I said, I'm not forcing him into doing it. He asked me, and his birthday's, in a week, so it was part of his birthday present that he got golf clubs. So yeah, I think his favorite part of the game is putting, which doesn't surprise me because when we went to Myrtle Beach this past couple years, he wanted to play mini golf like every single night, and he's pretty good at it, so it doesn't really surprise me. So this week for my wellness goals, I kicked butt and I worked out 5 times. A lot of running, mostly cardio, a little bit of weightlifting, but I did lose some weight this week, which is great. I'm back on track, so I'm down to 275.4, and yeah, feeling pretty good about it. As far as golf, didn't really practice much this week. Also didn't get to play around of golf. I played in a scramble this past weekend, which generally I don't like to play in scrambles, just because I don't get to play my own ball. I don't feel like I get to practice and hit the ball as much. But this past weekend, kind of had fun. It was a 6-man scramble. Took a really long time to play, but our team ended up winning. We shot 52, which was a pretty good score. We only parred 3 holes. We birdied or eagled everything else. I guess only birdies because they got rid of the par 5s and made them par 3s. But yeah, so only 3 pars, the rest birdies. Played pretty good. So instead of going into the scramble with a mindset that it was going to be a boring day and a long day, I tried to be positive and just focus on the fact that I could hit tee shots and use my driver a lot and get, practice with it. And I hit 4 or 5 really good drives, so that was good. Something else I really focused on at the scramble this weekend was my wedge game, because that's a really good time to practice that, because scrambles are basically hitting driver and hitting wedges into every green. So got a lot of good work in with the wedges, and hopefully that's going to help build confidence for my next event. So yeah, other than the scramble this weekend, just kind of relaxed over the Labor Day weekend, hung out with family, which was really nice. Didn't really think about golf too much, except when we took my son out for his first round. So I have some exciting news. I have signed up to play in the Missouri State Mid-Amateur Golf Championship in 2 weeks. The practice round is September 16th, with the championship rounds the 17th and 18th over the weekend. I've got a caddy lined up. I'm going to go down there and play on the practice round because I've never played the golf course. If we play the course from the back tees, I'm definitely going to have my driving or my tee-ball game up to snuff, specifically the driver, because some of those par 4s could be somewhat long. But it's nothing I'm not ready to handle right now. My game's in a good enough spot that I can go play a course that's 7,000 yards and feel pretty confident that I can shoot 1 or 2 over par. So yeah, I'm really excited about the competition in 2 weeks. It gives me, just the right amount of time to focus and get ready for the tournament. And I really like that it's, there's a practice round. I get to go see the course, take my time during that Friday, hit range balls, have another good practice session the day before the tournament, and just kind of get away and enjoy the weekend, enjoy the competition. Because I'd say for everything that I like about golf, just competing in tournaments is the thing I like the most. I've always been a competitive person, so I play all kinds of sports, but when I get to play golf competitively, I feel like there's just nothing like that. So really excited to play in it. Really excited to have a caddy. My caddy is actually somebody who I went to play Cog Hill with, and he's actually worked at this golf course, the Crown Point golf course, for like 10 or 15 years. And so he knows the course really well, so hopefully that benefits me. So the fact that I've got this tournament coming up is really awesome for my goals, because I can sort of look forward to that tournament and set my schedule up and set my goals around that tournament. So my goals are to work out every single day between now and the tournament. So there's like 12 days until the tournament. So I'd like to work out 12 times, do mostly cardio, not as much weightlifting, because I've been doing some weightlifting along with cardio, which may be part of the reason why I'm not necessarily losing as much weight as I feel like I should. But yeah, so I'm going to do mostly cardio for the next 12 days leading up to the tournament. And then as far as a golf goal, for this week up until next week, I'd like to get to the range at least 3 times. And each of those times I'd like to have a practice putting session too. There's a golf course near my work that has some really fast greens, which I feel like is probably what I'm going to see at this tournament in 2 weeks. So my goal is to practice on some fast greens, get used to fast greens, and then just head into the tournament with confidence, hopefully in all facets of my game. This is a really good opportunity for me to play competitively, almost like a qualifier, sort of like the U.S. Open qualifier in the spring. I really want to use this as something to build off of. I haven't thought about what I'd like to shoot in this tournament. I know what I'm capable of shooting. I'm certainly capable of shooting under 150. I don't really know what my goal will be yet. I think I'll talk more about that in the next episode, next Monday, 4 or 5 days before the tournament. So watch out for that next week. All right, guys, so a couple closing notes. This coming weekend, I'm going to Crooked Stick in Carmel, Indiana to watch the BMW Championship, which is part of the PGA playoffs. So I'm really excited about that. A few guys I'd really like to watch are Dustin Johnson, Jordan Spieth, Rory, of course, with his awesome win yesterday, coming from behind. Really, Dustin Johnson's the one guy I really want to watch and kind of get an idea of how he hits the ball so damn far. So I'm going to pay close attention to what he's doing. Not that I'll ever be able to do what he's doing, but maybe there's some things I can see in what he's doing to help me out a little bit. So yeah, going into this video, guys, we have 24 subscribers, so we'll need 6 more subscribers for the giveaway. And in case you're wondering, or you didn't see the last video, the giveaway is going to be a Titleist bag, not a golf bag, it's a Titleist like backpack, and then a dozen golf balls of your choosing. So all you gotta do is subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll get into the drawing for the giveaway. And we'll be doing that as soon as we get to 30 subscribers. So only 6 away. I know you guys can do it. Just click subscribe. If you don't have a Google account, just make one. It takes 2 seconds. And then just click subscribe, and we'll do the giveaway as soon as we can. Next week's going to be a fun episode. I'm going to talk about my bucket list golf courses. So these are the golf courses that I want to play before I die. I've already marked off a few of the golf courses on that list. And we'll talk about what those are, and we'll talk about what the ones are that I haven't played yet that I want to play. And yeah, so that's going to be an exciting episode. Can't wait to tell you guys what those are. And if you guys have bucket lists for golf course, definitely post a comment on the video or on the Facebook post when I post the video. Send me a message with what your bucket list golf courses are. So yeah, guys, I'm really excited. I can't wait to compete in this tournament coming up. I know I can play well. I just got to go out there and execute. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks again. See you guys.